Next video, match the real crime to the victim. So this is basically, if y'all don't know who the Kevin Lang is, for all my people, really just you, Hakai, because I know ain't nobody else watching this. But the Kevin Lang show is pretty much like they pretty much guess, like they pick a topic and they either try to match the person to the topic or they guess the person that matches the topic. You know what I mean? So for instance, right? Let's say there's 5 people that they have to pick from, right? Let's say the topic is guess the girlfriend, right? There'll be one guy and there'll be 5 girls, and they have to guess between those 5 girls who's the girlfriend of the guy. And they'll do like challenges and shit like that. They'll do like questions just to really figure out who's who and who belongs with him. Shit of that nature. He's funny as hell. They bring out a lot of good guests. If you don't know, Trevor Noah was on here too. He's a cool ass comedian. Couple artists have been on here. You know what I mean? They're starting to gain some real traction, and I think this is funny as hell. I think I've seen some of their clips. Yeah, you probably have, because they're definitely more clip oriented, but their videos have been getting views, so they don't need my help. I just want to react to it. So let's get into it, man. Match the real crime to the victim. Welcome back to the Kevin Lang Show.
Guess the victim.
I love that shit every time.
5 people here.
What the fuck is he doing?
Aaron, what are you doing?
It's time for me to tell my story.
It's time for you to lick the back of his neck.
Sit down. We have 5 people here, all claiming to be victims of a crime, but 4 of them are lying, and only one of them is telling the truth. And our job is to figure out who's lying and who's telling the truth. We're gonna do it in Kevin Lang Show fashion, off looks, who we think looks like a victim.
All right. Who looks like a victim? Comment down below. Don't you skip forward. Who do you think is the victim? Me personally, I think the obvious choice is the female, right? The obvious choice here is the female. She's the only one on the panel, but I don't think she's the victim. I think either the Asian is it or Blue Pants Yo over there, because whatever that style choice he's chosen, he was clearly victimized, because I don't know what decision he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking when he made the decision to wear those pants and those boots. Like that, not it. But I think Asian Yo is a victim or Blue Pants is a victim. Comment down below who you guys think.
Victim in the first round, okay? So who here looks like... this is crazy to say out loud. Who wrote this video? Aaron, you want to start us off?
As our in-house victim, how do you feel?
Who do you see yourself in the most?
First of all, I don't ever want to be called the in-house victim because I am not a victim.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a survivor.
Barbershop survivor.
Barbershop survivor
Let's
is
do it on
crazy.
3. It's obvious.
It is obvious.
Go ahead, count it down.
1, 2, 3. Number
3.
We both said 3. You said 1?
I'm gonna go 1.
I said
Crime
1.
of fashion.
I know it. 1 or 3, bro. The crime of fashion, and 3 just looks like he gets bullied a lot. Maybe that's just me though.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Number 3,
A crime of fashion?
yeah.
He's a victim.
These are victims.
He's a victim.
Oh, okay.
Like, these are people who
He's
are
like, he's a
victims.
smooth criminal.
They were victims of a crime.
The crime is he let somebody else shop for him.
Okay.
No, I love it.
Denny, why do you think it's number 3?
Well, I think number 3 has such a delicate vibe to him. Like, he looks like the type of dude to be... It's hard taking advantage
Wait a
of.
minute.
I don't know a
Wait
better
a
way
minute.
to phrase this.
Number 3.
Wait a minute.
Diddy in the parking lot with me.
He got like such a delicate nature. I can't see him being the person to inflict any harm upon nobody, but he looks like something has happened to him.
I mean, I don't think any of them inflicted.
No.
something on anybody.
Well, no, number 1 is kind of giving me more criminal vibes.
Okay. He's like, what did I do?
Aaron, I can't tell right now.
Yeah.
I literally can't tell.
Aaron, you got nobody?
No, nobody.
This is not how we supposed to do it, y'all. We are the world's best.
Lame.
You just come and you guess.
Can I be honest
Go.
with you? Denny, they look like indirect victims. Like none of them even look like anything has happened to them.
Yeah.
They got caught in the
Number 3
crossfire.
don't look like something.
I'm leaning a little bit more towards 4 now. He just looks like he would catch himself in some bullshit.
Yeah.
Fair. 4 and 5. Your typical white person, they could have been robbed. They could have been, I don't know, they got injured at work. Maybe a car accident. I don't know.
For this next round, they're gonna one by one sit in the hot seat and tell their story. And from there, we're
This is
gonna
gonna be
try
a
and
long
decide
video.
who's telling the truth and who's lying. All right? Let's start with you, number one. Make your way to the hot seat. What's your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you a victim of?
My name is David. I'm from
What's up,
Chicago.
David?
Ooh, it's crime is there.
I went through a gang initiation, but then
gang?
was not.
Whoa.
Gang, like
I went
gang.
through a gang initiation.
Oh, gang.
Why you say it like that?
Yes.
Sexual kind or?
No.
Okay.
No, unfortunately.
What's up, Tudo?
Unfortunately.
And
Unfortunately.
I was not let into the gang. So I just did the initiation without getting into the gang.
Wait, what?
No.
Wait,
That's
what?
Not, you just got your ass beat. That's not.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So you went through the whole initiation.
Yes, sir.
And at the end, they were like, you didn't make the cut.
At the end, they were punking us. They just left.
I think you just got robbed.
So you got jumped in,
Okay.
and they just said after jumping you in, you didn't get beat up well enough.
After jumping us in, after the beatdown in the gangway, they let us into a crawl space under a house, and they said, wait here, and they locked the door, and they bounced. and
Hold on.
left us
I want to get this straight.
Whoa.
No.
So
Insane
gang
word.
members approached you, beat you up,
Hmm.
then put you under a house and said, wait right here.
They were friends. We were building a relationship with them. We went to the high school in the neighborhood, and we got to know them and like working with them.
How long was this, you getting to know them?
I mean, it was like all of freshman year of high school, the first year, probably near the end of that. So we had known them for a year.
Okay.
Oh,
Trust,
so
they were
this
like,
is
"Yeah, do
high
you want in?"
school.
We were like, yeah. Oh, can I swear? My bad.
You know what? This sounds kind of plausible. He was in high school. He met up with some local gangsters. They thought it was cool. They wanted to be in. Sounds plausible.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
telling
fuck
you.
Yeah, we were like, they were like, you want in? We were like, yeah, we want to be part
Free
of it.
ass
They're like,
kicking.
cool, meet us here on Thursday after school.
So you basically played a violent game of hide and seek.
Yeah, and lost bad.
Is the gang white, gang black?
The gang was Italian.
The gang was
Italian.
Italian.
Italian white gang. See, that's a little
That
tough.
makes
I
more
don't know
sense
how
now.
their rules go.
Are you full blood Italian?
Half Sicilian.
Oh, you wasn't never gonna make it.
Not enough.
He
I
wasn't
feel
gonna
like
make it.
For this episode, I'm focusing on body language, and I feel like when I lie, I look down a lot. But you were kind of locked in with us. You were very locked in with all of our eyes.
But remember, Audrey, some of these people can be very slick by using a story that's true and just adding a little bit to it. So he maybe did try to join the gang and he actually got in. Because he looks like he has some affiliate tattoos. I'm
Yeah.
looking at some of the stuff he got. See? Why would he do that if he was capping?
Because the reveal of that would be insane. Nah, I made it in.
I'm in the gang.
But you
It's
still friends
crazy.
with them now?
One of them's in jail. The rest of them are probably selling hot dogs in that neighborhood, honestly, and Italian ice. I mean, they weren't going places.
My only thing right now is that he might be just a really talented actor.
Yeah, because
It's very believable, though, I will
Also,
say.
the legs cross of a gang
right,
story?
do you think he going back to the neighborhood talking about them like this?
Yeah, dude.
No, well, he didn't say nothing bad. He just said they still
He
at
said
the
they work
crib.
at an Italian ice.
That's a very respectable thing in Chicago.
See,
That's a
y'all,
big deal.
y'all are assuming that means something negative. He just saying that they stoop kids. They still just back at the crib.
They're still in the neighborhood, basically.
I'm watching 5, and he's kind of like smiling the whole time, as in like, oh, that's a cute story. Like he's giving him the look of like,
It's entertaining.
he's giving him this look of, whenever the real person is watching other people.
Yeah.
I've seen that look on the show multiple times, and that's the look he's giving him.
No, it's white people are interested to list the like street stuff. He's like, we can join gangs too. Well, Herm, how you feeling as one of our honorary hood niggas? What do you think about this, bro?
Honorary.
Honorary.
Honor my friend.
Yeah, this don't give me gang boots. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Where did you get
This
them?
is like the most expensive thing that I own is these boots.
Yeah, I didn't
God
ask
damn.
about the price.
Okay, let's go. Let's switch. Let's have you stand up. Number 2, you get in the hot seat. All right, number 2. What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you a victim of?
I'm Diva. I'm from Vancouver,
Your name is Diva?
British Columbia,
Okay.
Canada originally.
Cool.
I just naturalized on Friday. I'm American now. Scree, scree.
Let's go. Woo, woo.
Hey. Okay, Diva from Canada. Jump
Is her
to
name
USA.
actually Diva?
Got
Is
it.
that what they call her?
My ex and I hired a gardener off of next door, and he moved himself into our crawl space.
Wait, what?
Is that victimized?
Anybody and talking about crawl spaces.
Wait. You hired a gardener to come do work on your garden, and he moved into your attic?
No, our crawl space. So like under the house.
I've seen this horror movie.
She goes to look, and there's all the kids from Taylor Street come out.
Insane.
They don't believe what just happened.
It's number one, David.
It's been 5 years.
Walk us through the day of him coming and everything.
Okay, so we had him as a gardener for a while, and he was coming.
What's a while?
Like, I'd say maybe 3 months, 4 months.
Okay.
Somewhere around there.
They got money. You got money.
This is my ex's money.
Oh.
Oh shit. She was no hesitation on that one.
You should have
Holy.
Fumbled the ex with the money.
Fumbled the bag.
So we hired him, and he would come like once a week at first. And then we started like seeing him on days that he wasn't supposed to be there. We're like, hey, like, what's up? And he's like, well, I had some other stuff I wanted to do, and I was in the neighborhood. I was at a house nearby, and we're like, okay, weird.
Little suspect.
And simultaneously, in the house, we were hearing noises that like were unexplained.
Oh, so you thought it was like haunted, but it was.
Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong with the pipes.
Walk out butt naked with a toothbrush.
What?
Sorry. That was fantasy.
What happened was we let our dog out, and it ran around the side of the house. Where the entrance to the crawl space is, like it's a little hatch thing.
In the backyard?
In the backyard, yeah. Well, out the back, around the side of the house. And he was barking a bunch.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what's going on? Is there a coyote or something? So we go around, and the hatch is open.
Oh, man.
And the dog is barking.
No.
Why you keep saying no? You don't believe it?
Oh, I'm
She's
scared.
in the story. It's called active listening.
Yeah.
Active listening is crazy.
We look in, and there's the guy, and he's just sitting there on a dirty mattress,
Oh.
looking at the dog, looking at us.
Have y'all ever been in y'all crawl space before this?
Why would I be in there?
Because it's part of y'all
To
house.
look for
I
gang-
didn't know that it was there.
What you mean?
And also, don't you have to look for gang members under the CrossFit?
Those are
Insane.
the
bro.
initiations.
Yeah.
Really common in Silver Lake. No, we actually have MS-13. Never mind.
Ooh, y'all wildin'.
And so I scream, like, what the f are you doing in there? Get the f out, right? Like,
Actress.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
Actress.
Actress.
he starts going, no, I'm so sorry. Like, my wife kicked me out. He had this whole story about his wife kicking him out. He needed somewhere
It's
to
a
stay.
very
He
detailed
would garden
story.
for free.
Like they really thought this
Did he
out.
bring the mattress in there, or was it just a
Yeah,
mattress
he
in the
did.
crawl
It
space?
was like a futon.
Was this guy's name Herman Rice?
That's your one.
Hey, Herb.
That's your one.
Let me know when you ready. I got a note card of Herb jokes.
We found this on the floor earlier today. It is Herm's handwriting, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 jokes about Aaron.
Yeah.
If
Damn.
you're lucky, we will read them.
No, I'm gonna give you one
Give
just
him
for
one.
that.
Just
I'm
give him
starting
one.
that.
You
Hey,
gonna give him one?
Give him one.
hey, why Aaron always looks surprised?
It's not a bad thing.
That wasn't funny.
That's the softest one
That
on
was
there.
funny.
Yeah, I got a few more I
We'll
want to
give you
throw
more
out
throughout
there.
the episode.
Can we start cooking her? Because I have so
ahead,
many
go ahead.
discrepancies
Yeah,
with
good.
this story, bro.
Go ahead.
Well, just answer me this. How long do you think he was there?
I think he was there for maybe 3 weeks.
Whoa. So you saying that this dog you have that you let out every single day? Good point. The fact that she told the story and felt the need to do the scream that she did in the moment, that was giving actress.
And when she did it, I felt like she was trying to like put on
Emotion.
Yeah, emotion. She got very emotional.
Yeah,
like
I
an
wouldn't
actress
have
would.
casted her.
Or do you usually tell stories like that though?
Yeah.
Like you like.
Audrey, stop giving her the white woman pass.
Wow.
She's acting. Audrey's like, I see myself in her.
You didn't smell him at all. He ain't showering the place, nothing. He just managed to.
He didn't. No, he wasn't like a stinky homeless man. Like
So no, my question is, okay, he in your place, you don't ever catch him shower. He's there 3 weeks.
only under.
And the dog never senses him for 3 weeks.
No, because he would come in super late at night.
People call the police when Mexican people is in the neighborhood of Silver Lake.
Wait,
so
she
the
didn't
fact
say
that
he was Mexican.
What she say he was?
She didn't say
That was very sensitive.
I did not say that. He was literally white. Wow.
What the heck?
Wait, can we just?
She did not.
That was insane.
We felt bad for him. We just told him to get the f out, never come back.
Did he come back and do the gardening again?
No, he was fired.
No.
Why wouldn't you report that? He could be in somebody else's crawl space right now.
Listen, guys.
He's not. He's right here. She lost me at the emotional, like screaming.
Yeah.
And you also scratch your ear a bunch. I noticed. Which I don't know if it's one of your telltale, but I noticed it. And you gave too many details. Too many details.
Too much. Too much.
Too many details.
Okay. Right,
She's like taking notes mentally.
I was
Disappointed in her performance.
I was entertained.
Number 3.
This
make
is
your
my
way to the hot
victim.
seat.
Let's
This
go.
is my victim. Is crazy.
That
Insane
was
word.
crazy.
What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you a victim of?
My name's Howie. I'm from Orange County.
Yeah, it was him.
So one
It was
time,
him.
I got catfish on Tinder.
Come on.
It's him.
Come on.
It's
Earl.
him. It's him. I can see somebody doing that to him.
Yes, Howie.
What the fuck?
Howie. That's like a victim name. Howie.
Bro, how many
That's a victim name.
You
Is
did that
crazy.
to Howie? How he get me like that?
And the person robbed me.
Robbed you.
Oh, damn.
First meet
So you meet up with this person. Where you meet up with him?
at a park near my house. I was dumb.
Jeez.
Howie.
And when you get
Howie.
there, how do you identify them? Because you don't know what they look like. So what happens when you get to the park?
No one was there. He's the only one there.
I'm calling Cap.
Hold on. I'm saying.
All right, now
you
this
get
the
to
story not
park,
aligning.
Then what happens?
A person walked to me. You Howie? I was like, yes. Who are you? And then he pulled a knife on me. He said he has a knife, but I don't know if that's true.
And then what did he grab from you?
I only have my phone.
So he was behind you with a knife.
He was behind me.
I think if it was your idea.
Okay, this story is like, I don't know if it's because he doesn't know that much American or ain't not American. I don't know if he doesn't know that much English or his mannerisms. I don't know. It's just this story is so it's not hitting, you know? It feels like where the chick, she had too much detail. I feel like this guy doesn't have enough detail. You know what I mean? He's not very convincing either.
To meet him.
I was 17.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's let him finish.
Wait. You got catfished at 17 and you got robbed? How fucking old are you?
So he's like, turn around. And then what happens then?
He asked, give me your wallet, give me your phone.
And then what do?
He ran away.
So you give him your wallet and phone. He runs away.
Yes.
What do you do next?
I walked home because it's not far from my home, and I told my parents, and we called the cops. He was arrested.
He was arrested.
His name was Robbie.
Oh.
Damn.
Robbie and Howie?
How did you?
Convenient name.
Robbie and Howie?
How did the police find him?
They looked at the CCTV at the park.
Wait.
CCTV at the park?
At the park. What
No,
park?
they do be having CCTV.
Cerritos
at
Park,
the park.
yes.
Yeah, they have,
Cerritos Park?
Yeah, they have it around
I think
the
they
park.
have to for like. Yeah.
Especially in Orange County.
Yeah, I was about to say
which is
it's
a
Orange
really
County,
nice,
so I can believe that.
Did you get your stuff back?
No,
You didn't get your stuff back?
no.
Wow.
I don't know.
When did they
about-
catch
I don't know about
Damn.
this story.
His story is
same
not
night.
telling.
They called him the same night and you didn't get your stuff back.
My parents told me that's not important as long as I'm safe.
That's good. That's good.
So I didn't really care like what's there.
So the photo that they used of this woman, they must have just gotten from the internet. Were you able to ever contact the woman of the real photo?
I don't know who she is.
Well, you're in luck, Howie, because this is an actual Guess the Victim episode.
Yeah.
Bring her out!
Wow.
We found her!
How old are
Bro,
you now? What
they
age
did not
gap?
have to
Is
do
it
him like that.
Has it been a long time since it? So maybe
It was 5 years ago.
5 years
Oh
ago.
shit.
5 years ago? Yeah, there'd be no one there. It was COVID 2020.
Let's go!
Oh.
Get the
Okay. To be fair, 5 years ago, they didn't put in the, or at least if I'm not mistaken, they didn't. You could still go out, but it wasn't common for people to go out. So his story does line up. There was no one there. He met somebody at the park and he got robbed. So she didn't cook entirely, but it's like I see why she felt so amped about that. I'm just as confused as you
It could
are.
be why they met it in a
That's
park,
what I'm
but
saying.
it actually doesn't help that much at all.
I'm so confused to why y'all did that.
It helps you because no one was in the park, right?
Well, why are you? We're acting
What?
like we
Yeah, that
figured
was-
something out.
That was crazy.
We did it actually. But it felt
They hyped her up so hard, bro.
That was just a good
I'm so
observation.
confused. Me and Howie looking at each other like, what does that mean? I think the less details he's adding to the story is making it more believable.
Yeah.
It was almost like they were trying to convince us. He was just like,
yeah.
this is what happened.
Devo was screaming, bro.
And I could see him, that was great. I could see him getting Tinder swindled.
100%.
I can see it.
All right, you can get back in the lineup. Well done, Howie.
I know it. I'm telling you, it's either 1 or 3. I hope 4 and 5 have really not compelling stories, but I hope they have something that just feels right for their image. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, all of this shit is wrong, and you don't want it to happen to people. But it's like, I need to pick somebody.
Hot seat.
Yes, sir. What's good,
You
number
made it
4?
this far. Let us know your thoughts on Howie. Also, make sure you like the video. All right.
Yes, sir.
Number 4.
What's up?
What is your name? Where are you from? And what crime were you a victim of?
My name's Darren. I'm from South Florida.
Darren.
I believe
South
it.
Florida.
And when I was in Amsterdam, I got scammed into paying $200 to go to a fake Van Gogh museum.
What?
Oh,
That
man.
okay. That sounds
Artsy, I
believable.
like it.
Hold on.
That's
That's first of all, that's the lamest crime of the day.
So I'm 19. I'm studying abroad in London, go to Amsterdam. I'm with a friend. We're outside the Anne Frank house.
Okay.
I'm wearing my college's shirt, University of Florida. And while we're in line, some dude comes up to us and he's like, University of Florida. And we're like, yeah. And he's like, go Gators. And we're like, go Gators. So he starts talking to us. And he's like, what do you want to do when you're here in Amsterdam? We're like, we're going to go to the Anne Frank house. We're going to go to the Van Gogh Museum.
Yeah.
And he was like, great, I'm a tour guide. I can sell you like tickets to get in that's cheaper than the actual museum. And we get to this place that had like signage.
Kevin is
that
not
looked real.
feeling
And we
any
go
of this.
inside and it was just like a normal looking art gallery. And it had just like posters of Van Gogh paintings in frames.
Okay, and once you get into this place, where is this guy at this point?
He was still at the place because he had this like storefront that was like a tourism,
By the Anne Frank line.
like, yeah.
So you go into the gallery, he stays at the line. You realize you've been bamboozled.
Yeah.
Now what?
I'm like 19, so I don't have the balls to like go up to this guy and like
that
confront
Frank
him
House says too many stairs.
to try to get my
I
money back.
believe this.
Yeah, I believe
I
it because
do.
200, it's not, it is, I mean, to me, it'll.
Hey, goddamn.
200 for me. Listen, I
would need that.
All the people she owed money to ran through her mind. She goes, let me stop.
But also, just speaking as somebody who travels,
Okay, weird flex. Go off.
is a finesse in most countries.
Facts.
So there are guys who prey on tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they pretend to be tour guides.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does work out. You get some nice excursions, but it is pretty typical to finesse tourists for something like this. It doesn't seem like a victimship that is uncommon.
You said you went to the University of Florida.
Sure did. Go Gators, yeah.
Who was the best quarterback you ever had?
While I was there,
Just overall.
Tim Tebow.
Ooh. Okay.
And so tell me,
Okay.
the scattered guy.
Right?
We sent you to a place where they had the pictures on the wall?
Yeah, they were in like
He's
black
like, they set up a
frames.
fake gallery.
That's what I'm saying. They set up a fake gallery?
With all the money they're making, it's a full-blown business. I hope they're doing their
Because
taxes
he's
properly.
lying, but he's not. He's
Right.
like, I can take you to see some Van Gogh.
He didn't specify which Van Gogh.
That's the finesse.
Yeah,
It didn't say the Van Gogh Museum, it said the Van Gogh exhibition.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a great business model.
They snapped.
It's a fantastic business model.
He said, we about to get in a van and go see some art. Y'all there?
Bro.
Did you go other than for the Anne Frank house? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, you trying to be
That's supposed to help you figure it out.
It wasn't. I just want to make sure he had a good time. He didn't get to go see Anne Frank.
I know what he was trying to do.
He said, oh, I did it.
My man got his face turning red now.
Let's say I was playing this game, right? And I was really good. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Find a simple ass, extremely believable crime.
Yeah.
Versus making up some obvious bullshit about some white Hispanic gardener under my house.
Yeah.
You know?
The museum was
She is catching the most strays. Oh, she's caught so many strays throughout this video, bro. But yeah, number 4 for sure. I think out of everybody that still told their stories before, 1, 3 still my top picks, but 4 is definitely very believable. He seems like the type that would get scammed. You know what I mean? College kid goes out to enjoy some art, gets scammed by someone way more experienced in the area than he is. It's a believable story. So he's definitely up there. Number 2, she yeah, she's
Under the crawl space. I had to crawl down to
I was high as fuck too.
My bag stolen in Jamaica and went all over the island trying to find it.
But you're also Herm.
Yeah, you a certified hood nigga. Like we.
No, I'm not. No. Wait, what? Sheesh.
He still went to the museum. He still went to the museum. So what are you gonna say? Hey, I went to a museum that was the museum, but it wasn't the museum.
Yeah, like
why does she keep saying that?
What's the resolution?
Yeah, she's not saying museum. She's saying museum. It sounds like some fucking music app. Museum. Come listen to museum.com.
Museum?
Museum.
Now I'm saying it different because you're making me nervous.
Wait, say it again.
Museum.
No, hold on. No,
She's gonna be self-conscious by the end of this video.
Museum.
No, we got it. Let's step back for a second.
Museum.
Am I tripping?
No,
Am I tripping?
You know.
What was that?
Isn't it museum? Are we tripping or is she tripping?
He's
saying
tripping.
Weird.
Okay.
Hold on, write it down.
Damn, they attacked the fuck out her so fast, bro. she got attacked so fast.
Darren, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Shout out Darren,
Move
clap
on
it
to
up.
Number 5. This feels like a great time to get an Aaron joke.
White people just getting cooked in this video, for real.
So,
oh shit, Aaron hit the button. All right, cool. So for those of you that don't know, Aaron has this button where he gets 30 seconds of no interruption, and no one can interrupt him. It's a common theme with them, but yeah, let's continue.
Let's see. What do I want to talk about? The fact that I'm on this show with these specific people was one of the coolest things in the world.
This guy's
I
a
love the
fucking-
positivity that it brings into my life. I love the creative aspect of this show. And I really am just thankful. I'm thankful every single
Looking
day
at the clock.
that I get to wake up and I get to be able to come here on set with you guys.
Oh.
And so with all that being said, we should probably continue. The game is running slow on time.
Bro wasted 30 seconds just to say we're cool.
Broke the freaking button!
He broke the button?
You broke the freaking button!
Oh, episode 1.
First time I used the button, he broke the button!
And with that being said, Aaron need bigger airbags because he got a big head.
That wasn't funny either.
All right, number 5. Make your way to the hot seat.
He was excited to get up there.
All right, number 5. Last story of the day. If you made it this far, you made it this far.
Yeah, shout out
What
to
is your
us, I
name,
guess.
Where are you from, and what crime were you a victim of?
My name's Rob. I'm from Chicago, and I'm a victim of a homeless naked lady breaking into my home and stealing my stuff.
Wow.
I already don't want to listen to what he has to say. Too many pauses. He looking down. He's thinking. Chicago doesn't. I've never been to Chicago, but I've never heard of a story like that. You know what I mean? And like, okay, we just got to hear more.
Yeah, I don't believe him.
I have so many questions.
That
I'm
is what part of
saying,
Chicago did
This happened in
Chicago?
Santa Barbara.
So a naked lady, how old would you say?
45 to 55.
Oh,
somewhere in there.
wow.
Okay, that
What, so she was bad?
She was bad.
I don't think the bad, y'all.
yeah. I don't think y'all are on the same
talking about
page.
the same thing. You talking about the same thing?
I don't want to say what kind of bad I'm thinking.
Ooh, we talking about the same thing.
Insane work.
Girlfriend? Do you have a partner?
Yeah, I was living with a girlfriend in Santa Barbara when this happened.
Was your girlfriend there?
We were out of town.
Oh.
Wait, so okay.
Wait, hold on.
How does
You
he
was
know?
out of town?
Cameras
How you
maybe?
know she was naked?
Yeah.
We were out of town and we had a dog Furbo camera in the
Oh,
living room
yeah,
that
cameras.
recorded all this, so I have footage of
a naked homeless
Let me see the
lady.
footage.
No. So your dog, you just left your dog and went out of town?
The dog, Wrigley, came with us.
Oh,
No, it's
you
a
see how
dog.
he threw that Wrigley in there?
It's a dog camera, Denny. I think it's just set up in the house.
I know that, Herm. I'm trying to finesse him, buddy.
I'm sorry, Denny. My
What you
bad.
doing? Are we on the same team?
Did we not? That's my bad. I thought you was confused.
No, bro, I'm never confused. I'm always on the right track.
All right. Okay, Dr. Umar.
So when she entered the home, did she say anything?
No, she was pretty quiet, but the way we got notified was we were out of town and cops called my phone because what she stole, there was document, like I had bills on the table and.
You telling me a homeless lady stole bills?
Yeah.
She stole more
It gets
problems?
crazier what she stole.
Let him cook.
She didn't even steal anything of value. She left the place with Peloton shoes on, with no Peloton.
Oh, wow.
A tandem yellow bicycle with flat tires and a backpack full of just the most random my girlfriend and I had in our place.
Rob, you live in an apartment or a house?
We were renting a little house in Santa Barbara.
Nice, would you call it white neighborhood?
Nice little white neighborhood in Santa Barbara.
And what do we know about white neighborhoods,
They're
Denny?
well policed.
Thank you.
Neighborhood watch, perhaps?
Thank you.
You mean to tell me this butt naked homeless woman
Yes.
just walking around?
We don't know if she's homeless.
Gallivant. He already said she was homeless.
Oh, you said she's homeless?
Yeah, that's how we started.
Okay, go
Hey,
ahead.
Kev, are you cooking or am I cooking?
You're cooking.
So,
Let me
this
see the
homeless
ingredients.
woman just running around your nice white neighborhood in Santa Barbara, and you mean to tell me nobody called the police?
That doesn't make sense.
Not a
That
Karen in
makes
sight.
no
Not
sense, bro.
nobody.
Butt naked? No way, bro.
That's why I was upset though, like my neighbors, I thought we were friends.
That's my point.
But she became naked in my place, to be fair. She had clothes on.
That's
she took her
not
clothes
how you-
off in my place.
That's not how
story
you started
keeps
the
switching.
story,
Change it
Rob.
up, though. You said
He's
the
okay.
naked
Okay.
homeless-
He is saying that he has video proof. And he did ask to see said video proof. I need to see if that's gonna get pulled up.
This lady
There you
broke
go.
into your house.
keeps switching.
You
You
didn't
didn't
say
say-
she broke into my house.
The
and
naked
got
part's
naked.
just ingrained in my brain.
Hey, Rob, hold this for me.
Cap, can't even catch it.
He can't even catch it. He capping so much.
Cap. I'm like that. Question for you,
Thor.
Rob.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm so happy about that.
Wrigley? So you live with
You say Ben Affleck?
He said Captain Africa.
Oh, Captain Africa is crazy.
The Black Panther?
No,
We already have that
Hey,
character.
we got subsets.
No.
This is Captain Senegal.
Oh, nah.
What's his power?
Herman's actually correct because Wakanda is isolated. They don't show.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
you know what?
He's right. He's actually right.
This man can count up some money.
Yeah, he can.
You
Count
count
up
some
paper.
money,
There
and
you
you
go.
can smell the DNA on each bill.
That's crazy.
That's so insane.
50 feet away.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, that's wild. Oh no, bro.
all of you. I forgot my f***ing questions.
Hey, Aaron, he pick up the dirt.
He LeBron's the dirt.
It's gonna be a storm brewing.
What was I? I'm gonna. Oh,
Butt naked.
you leave with Wrigley, your dog.
Yeah.
So why is your turbo camera on?
Oh.
You only leave that on when you leave your dog at the house. I used to have one of those.
Yeah. We kept it on 24/7.
Why?
Just plugged in.
No, you would not. Hold on. I got a better one. Where is it located?
Next to my TV on a mantle. We had like a little fireplace on the mantle there.
In the living room.
Yeah.
So you have a 24/7 camera in your living room recording everything y'all do.
Do you unplug your TV?
My
when you
TV
leave
isn't
home?
recording me all day.
Yeah, and also
I used to have a Furbo, and we wouldn't use it because if you're walking around the house, maybe in your underwear, you don't want that in the Furbo. Someone could hack your shit.
Yeah.
So whenever we leave, we would turn. You know what I mean?
Dude, I didn't even think of that.
Oh, you didn't think of that. What time of day did this happen?
I'm not. She must have broken in sometime in the morning.
Don't they have that recorded on the damn app?
How you don't remember? How many times did you rewatch the naked footage?
And can you send it to me?
20 times or so.
20 times.
Wait, so
I
listen,
believe him.
So listen, wait, no, time out. He watched the naked footage 20 times, but couldn't tell us immediately what time it happened.
That's a good point, Herb.
So
I
you
mean-
know all the good-
To be honest, are you really paying attention to the time if a baddie, naked 45-year-old? Yeah, never mind. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Do you know we do this for a living?
And 5 years ago was COVID.
5 years
You
ago
guys
was
are
cool.
good. You guys are good.
Number 5, you can get back in line. If you
Word.
made it this far, put in your guess. Don't cheat.
Okay, so after hearing everybody's story, right? I think 4 is the most believable. Getting robbed from a tourism spot is easily the most believable, right? 3, him getting robbed is like him getting robbed by a catfish is it's a weird one. But he just looks so believable, like as a victim. And then 5 is a weird one. 2, I don't really care for. 1, that one's believable too. Oh, man, that's hard. I don't know. I'm still gonna stick with my gut and say it's either 1 or 3, but I'm leaning towards 3.
I see y'all cheating and then putting your answers, okay? Also, guys, by the way, brand new rule this season, which I've talked about this in the past, but every episode,
True.
we all get a veto. And here's how this works. If we all decide on something, you're allowed to veto the whole panel.
Wow.
And say, no, I'm vetoing it. I'm picking this person.
Ooh.
If you get it right, you get to keep your veto for the rest of the year. If you get it wrong, you lose your veto for the whole of 2025.
That's a lot of pressure.
Ooh.
It is, man.
So we're thinking Diva out. You're not 100%, but we're good with Rob.
Rob for sure. I'm for sure on Rob.
Which one is Gangland?
Gangland is David.
Gangland is 1.
David.
Y'all, how y'all feel about Gangland?
That was a pretty
I wouldn't get him
man.
out right away.
He was a pretty believable
we'll
story.
come back to it.
Howie.
I'm not necessarily throwing Howie out.
Same.
I'm not
I'm
throwing
not throwing
out.
Howie out.
I'm throwing Howie out.
Look at those kind eyes of his.
What about Darren? Darren's got the Amsterdam story.
Darren got the
Darren
most
The
believable
most
story.
Yeah,
believable
for sure.
story.
Darren,
My top
most
votes
believable.
are Howie and Darren. Howie was in the chair and it looked like he was embarrassed at the fact that he got
Yeah, he
catfished.
had that
It was
victim vibe.
like fucking him up. And then Darren's story was just the most common
Concrete.
crime. Like if they're casting for people who were victims of a crime,
It's one of them too.
that crime of a tourist, that feels like something you would submit for.
But it's very generic.
It's very generic.
Okay.
Victimhood
If you
has
make
no
up a-
face.
That was a shit line.
That's a really good
The
point.
one
Diddy.
clap.
But if I was to put a face on it,
All right. All
it
right.
would be Howie.
It would be
Have
how
a
he's
story
crazy.
about getting bamboozled as a tourist in Amsterdam. That's lame as. You're coming up with a story of
basic.
someone in your cross space,
Yeah.
a gang story, a naked woman scavenging through your apartment.
Naked
Like those to me are the stories that are kind of like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going with the boring stories, the catfishing and the idiot.
The idiot. That's crazy.
I still have a lot of faith in David. That story
Yeah.
was executed very well.
Yeah.
Whether or not he is the victim or not, you did a great job.
Yeah.
Because I really, truthfully am stumped, regardless.
You are missing it, dude.
You missing it,
You
bro.
just gave him props on how good of a job he did.
I said either way.
Hold
regardless.
on.
Listen.
You just said.
Hey,
You just
I
said.
won't say,
"Yo,
listen,
even if it's
bitch."
fake, you did such a good job telling that story, and he
Yeah.
gave you like thank you so much.
Appreciate you,
That's
bro.
an actor who's just like, hey, thank you, man. I was
Appreciate it,
trying
bro.
my best.
He has a British
You're
accent.
out, bro. You're cooked.
Can we have a moment to hear from Audrey? She usually be right on these types
That's
of
true.
things.
Is that true?
No, but I want
The unison, though, is
If I had
crazy.
to go, I think number 4 for sure. That's what I would think. I think it's the most simple. Sometimes the simplest stories are the realest ones.
Yeah. There's not a lot of holes in that story.
Not a lot of holes.
Let's just vote. What's your vote?
I'm going 4.
4?
Yeah.
4.
All right. Aaron,
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go 1.
Audrey,
Yeah, 4.
4.
4.
Danny,
He's gonna go
based on
Howie.
the facts presented, 4 does seem like the obvious
Bro's a
choice.
judge.
But based on my heart, I'm gonna go with Howie.
because I think it's
Oh,
Howie
yep.
too.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy, Kev.
So that you're the
I ain't saying
only
like
one who
that.
has an odd vote out.
Well, you have to pick a side, brother.
Me. Come with me.
I'm going with Audrey. So.
Number 4.
Oh, shoot.
Black History Month. This how he acting.
That's
Insane work.
This episode is not coming out. This is coming out. in
no,
April.
this coming out. This is live, my boy.
This is alive. It's crazy.
Crazy.
All right, we went to number 4. Darren as the real victim of a crime. Will the real person who was a victim of a crime take a step forward?
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh way. No way.
So sorry for everything we said to you.
I'm sorry that woman ran naked through your house.
I'm not sorry. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, true story.
Wait, hold on. So you did watch it 20 times.
You watched the video
20 times.
You freaking freak. Send it to me.
Send it to me.
So Rob, everything you said was real.
Yeah.
From the naked lady to you watching it 20 times.
Yes.
Dude.
And your girl's watching this right now. And she knows you watch it.
Ex-girl. But yeah, if she sees this, she's at.
I wonder why.
I'm not locking the door. Sorry, babe.
Hey, you with that homeless lady, huh?
Insane word.
Where is she now? What happened to her?
She did jail time, and I bet she's probably back on the streets in Santa Barbara.
Rob, do you think you'd actually track her down?
Probably.
Rob still got a number.
All right, 200,000 likes, and I'm bringing her on a KL2, all right?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be heat. That's gonna do it, man. This video is fire. Let me get that vid too. Bro. He said, and the crazy part is, he was like, is she a baddie? And they both nodded. Like, she was that 45-year-old baddie just stripped in your house, stole his shit, and left, bro. And he watched the video. Yeah, hey, to be fair, if she was looking that good, I'd watch it 20 times too. You know what I'm saying? Tracking her down is insane, though. It's a wild take. But it's a W vid, man. Make sure y'all go to the Kevin Lang show. Right there at the ad, you know, the link gonna be in the description, man. These guys are some W content creators, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below who you want me to react to next, and I'll see you all in the next one.